15-minute call for the first on course. We'll get underway at 11:15 with the first of 30 in round one of the $25,000 Pro Elite Grand Prix. 15-minute call.
I think if you want to be a professional in the animal industry, you have to love being around the animals first. Nutrition is, as it is important for humans that are athletes, the same for the horses. Platinum has been part of our program success as long as I have been here. It starts within means that on the inside, this is what I want and this is my dream and I'm willing to work hard for it to get there.
Paws Animal Clinic, and our team wants to welcome you and your pet to our hospital. All Paws has been in the community for more than 20 years. We offer a full range of services to help keep your pet healthy and happy, ranging from preventive care options like our popular dental cleaning services and annual exams, to consults for your pet's allergy-prone skin, geriatric conditions, and ultrasound and x-ray evaluation. Are you ready to take that next step in your pet's health with us? We look forward to seeing you soon.
There is always a line. Sometimes it is set by someone else, a finish line, a time on the clock, a height to be cleared. Other times we draw it ourselves as a discipline to be passed success and disappointment. We chase it because we know that in some way it is a measure of our worth. And when we cross it, we do so not as an end in itself, but as the beginning of the next chapter. Vitaflex, a fine line between good and great.
Bainbridge is a fully integrated family of real estate companies who have developed and acquired more than 43,000 units representing $7.5 billion in transactions since inception. With over 650 associates nationally, Bainbridge engages in virtually every step of the real estate process, from development, construction, acquisition,
10-minute call for the top of the order. 10 minutes for the first on course.
third-party property management of multifamily real estate. Bainbridge is the 10th largest multifamily developer and 14th largest multifamily builder in the United States. Our team of experienced and knowledgeable professionals is devoted to creating exceptional living experiences for all of our residents and building lasting, mutually beneficial relationships with our partners and clients. To learn more, visit www.bainbridgecompanies.com.
Get the jump on the competition and see the Omega Alpha difference in your horse. The natural herbal formulas from Omega Alpha are proven safe and effective. Manufactured to the highest pharmaceutical grade standards in our Ontario headquarters, every Omega Alpha product delivers great results. Visit OmegaAlpha.com.
When the stallion comes along, you must ship it. The trip is near along, you must ship it. When something's going wrong, you must ship it. Now ship it. Interstate, international. Let's get it straight. Ship it good. It's not too late. Just ship it. Any day. Just ship it. Ship your horse today. Elite Horse Transport. Just ship it.
There's a gentler side of Florida, just waiting for you to discover, where America's first resort destination was built and genuine hospitality began. A place with cleaner sands, warmer waters, and fewer crowds. A place different than the rest, one that exceeds, excels, and surpasses all expectation. Waiting here just for you. We are the original, the one, the only, the Palm Beaches.
What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Zen Elite Equestrian Center. Come pursue your equestrian goals from grassroots to top sport. Equestrian dreams thrive in our soul-soothing surroundings that nurture the mind, body, and spirit of both horse and rider. This is Zen.
top of the order just about set to get us underway with our $25,000 Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Pro Elite is proud to be a part of the 2023 ESP Annual Show Series. There can only be one best, and Pro Elite Ultra Premium horse feeds are infused with a special blend of ingredients to support performance, endurance, stamina, and maintain overall condition and appearance. Being a champion has nothing to do with luck. And choose Pro Elite Horse Feeds and choose the best. To learn more at ProEliteHorseFeed.com. We'll see 30 in round 1 of competition, bringing back the clears for the jump off. That first round course 1 through 13B, 16 efforts in total. Start with the first round time allowed of 76 seconds. Welcoming Diego Perez Bilbao on course to kick things off, and the ride with AB's Classic Blue, number 2950, for our first of 30 entries, owned by Over Fences Farm, Barrington Hills, Illinois, for Diego Perez Bilbao. No jumping faults. Currently 4 on the clock for Diego Perez Bilbao with AB's Classic Blue, 79.612, exceeding the starting time allowed of 76 seconds there. Again, that reference at 79.612. The time allowed at 76 seconds for round 1. Currently 4 on the clock for Diego Perez Bilbao with AB's Classic Blue. Andrea Torres on course next. The score is 27.86 for 50 Shades, owned by the Santa Catalina Farm. Andrea Torres. 75-9-55, a score of 4 for Andrea Torres and 50 Shades, but the time within the 76 there to complete for Andrea and the Santa Catalina Farm entry. We've seen 2 so far in round 1, one finishing with 4 on the clock, one finishing with 4 in the field. Caitlin Boyle up next, our 3rd rider to show. Caitlin aboard number 1060, Briante Venet Mickenhoff, owned by the Bayer Farm in North Salem, New York. Yeah, 74-4-43, just a knockdown at the Keyflow Feeds USA Vertical for Caitlin Boyle and Brianti Venet Mickenhoff. Time allowed for the first round will remain at 76 seconds. Lucy Matz is showing 4th in the order with Violeta owned by Dorothy Matz, Coatesville, Pennsylvania. No jumping faults, but 3 on the clock there for Lucy Matz and Fiolita at 78-290. It's hashtag Tiki time. Tiki's open for business. What better way to spend your Saturday than with a mimosa in hand while you watch today's Pro Elite Grand Prix? Go stop over for a drink or a bite at the Tiki. Welcoming Paul O'Shea on course now with our 5th entry in the order. Paul with the rock for eye candy jumpers today with Spy, our 5th to show. $74,790. That's a clear round for Paul O'Shea and the Eye Candy Jumpers entry Spy. Our first combination to go clear in round 1 of today's $25,000 Holiday 3 Grand Prix, sponsored by Pro Elite. Paul O'Shea clear with the Spy. That's 1 through the first 5. Our next on course will be Trinity Beitler for Trinity Creek Farms at Boca Raton with Crumel 3. $77,367. That'll be 2 on the clock and 12 in the field as well for Trinity Beitler with Crumel 3, 14 the total. Riley Del Beck now with Cardozo 4, scored a 1644, owned by Todd Minnick, is limited, our 7th to show. 76, 161. It's just over on time for Riley Delbeck and Cardozo 4. Finishing on a single time fault here in round one of the $25,000 Pro Elite Grand Prix. Second best effort so far through the first 7. Paul O'Shea with the only clear round so far with the Eye Candy Jumpers entry spot. That'll take us to Catherine Wachtel and an entry owned by the Autumn View Farm, Long Valley, New Jersey. This is Betty Ballou. Two knockdowns and did 2 on the clock, 77 for 42. A total of 10 for Catherine Wachtel with the Autumn View Farms Betty Ballou. .904 as Jessica Mendoza gets to start next for the owner Mark Martins with Kenmar Quality Hero. Yeah, 4 at 6A and 5 on the clock for Jessica Mendoza with Kenmar Quality Hero. 80.281 the time, a total of 9 for Jessica with the Mark Martins entry. This will be our 10th combination to show in round 1 of the Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Taylor Harris aboard Casilia, owned by Harris Equestrian LLC. And Disobedience at the Key Flow feeds USA Skinny and 18 on the clock. 93.548 the time with a total of 22 for Taylor Harris and Casilia. Alana Wagstaff now. And Alana has the ride for the Mill Pond Farm with Great Thing, number 1873. '76 at 3:11, just the one for time there for Alana Wagstaff with a Great Thing going into third place here through the first 11. Riley Delbeck also on a single time fault, but a little bit quicker, sitting in second with Cardozo 4. Paul O'Shea with our only clear so far aboard Eye Candy Jumpers entry Spy. Taking us to 12th in the order, Tina Yates with Baglioni, owned by Stephen Mackin, number 2702. '74-939. It's a score of 8 for Tina Yates and Baglioni. Claire Schroeder with us now for the Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Claire piloting an entry from Seahorse LLC, Old Greenwich, Connecticut. This is Happy Time. Claire Schroeder. Yeah, 27 the total, 12 for jumping, 15 on the clock. '16 still on the list for round number 1. Andrew Bournes and Darkito will be our next combination to show. Andrew Bournes has the ride for Riverbrook Sport Horses LLC, Saddle River, New Jersey. Eight in the field, 27 against the clock, a total of 35. Tyson Irwin now our 15th to show. Tyson board number 886, he'll lead a B, owned by Michael and Wendy Smith of Middleburg, Virginia. Just the time faults there, 4 against the clock at 79.704 for Tyson Irwin, and he'll lead a B. We've seen 15-14 still to go here for round number one of the $25,000 Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Gabrielle Hero on course next. Hey, Gabrielle Hero piloting for the Backcountry Farm, Greenwich, Connecticut. This is Sid Delacheux, number 694. $13 the total, 5 on the clock, 8 for jumping for Gabrielle Hero and Sid Delacheux. Dominic Gibbs now and amazing. That's our 17th combination to get this start. Dominic riding for the Mountain King Ranch, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Scored is 1494. Dominic Gibbs and amazing, taking fence 4 again and retiring in the first round of the Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Still with a dozen to get this start in round 1. It'll be an entry on by Gabriela Greco up next. Andre Coutinho Mendonça Nagana aboard Make My Day Packlet, number 1690, first of 12. Yeah, a pair of knockdowns, 6A and 8B, a score of 8 and a time of 75, 680. Tone sounds for Molly Ash Colley and Lucas Delano, owned by Oak Ridge Farm, New Canaan, Connecticut, 1958. Clear round, 75-314 for Molly Ash Colley and the Oak Ridge Farm entry, Lucas Delanua. That gives us 2 clear with the 10 still on the list for round number 1. Paul O'Shea, that first to go clear with Eye Candy Jumpers entry Spy. Now Molly Ash Colley for the Oak Ridge Farm in New Canaan, Connecticut with Lucas. First of our 10 remaining on the list for round number 1, Christine McCrae and the Windsor Show Stables entry Calvaro, number 416. $16 jumping, 16 on the clock. The time 91.809. Total of 32. Yeah, Delaney Flynn now with another entry from Windsor Show Staples, East Windsor, Connecticut. Number 418, My Lady Carthago, the first of 9. Knockdown at the Flagler Insurance Oxer at 12:75. 2-1-2 the time for Delaney Flynn with My Lady Carthago. Goes into 7th place with 8 still to show here in round number 1. $27.67 an entry owned by the Ninja Group and piloted by Sloan Coles at Ninja J.W. Vandermeer Hoover. Our first of 8. B element of the Brain Java combination, A element of the All Paws Animal Clinic combination down. 8 to score, 74-7-11 the time for Sloan Coles with Ninja J.W. Vandermeer Hoover. This is Ryan Ginn with a ride for the Bridleborn Stables, St. Augustine, Florida with Gonzantaga PS. First of 7 remaining, round 1. Still just the 2 clear. $75,926 makes it within the time, but the back rail down at 12 for the Flagler Insurance Oxer there for Ryan Ginn and Gonzantaga PS taking over 8th place in the standings with 6 still to show. Second for Catherine Wachtel and today's Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix, Morgana van der Bravers Hoover. This entry owned by the Autumn View Farm, Long Valley, New Jersey. 74-172. Catherine Wachtel clearing the first round course with the Autumn View Farms Morgana, giving us 3 clear now in round number 1. Paul O'Shea with Spy, Molly Ashcali with Lucas, and Catherine Wachtel with Morgana with 5 still to show over the first round course in today's Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Alexis Bodo of Nashville, Tennessee with her own Select London Calling Old. Their first to 5. Eight jumping, 26 on the clock, total of 34. Back with a second mount, Andrea Torres for today's Pro Elite Grand Prix. This is Picada Poca Amoretta, owned by the Santa Catalina Farm. Just a knockdown at 7. The Key Flow Feeds USA Skinny for Andrea Torres and Picada Poca Amoretta. Time 75.957. Down to our final 3 for round number 1 as Gwyneth Babington joins us. Showing for Equisport LLC in today's Grand Prix with Conbago, number 1468. Yeah, 4 at 11, the free jump vertical down for Gwyneth Babington and Combago. An additional penalty added against the clock as well at 76-756, a total of 5. Joao Carvalho, first of 2 remaining with Joyride VDM. Joao showing for Evergreen Stables LLC. Seventy-four 467. That's a clear for Joao Carvalho in the Evergreen Stables entry Joyride VDM. We now have 4 fault-free. Paul O'Shea, Molly Ashcali, Catherine Wachtel, and Joao Carvalho with 1 rider still to show here in round number 1 of the Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. That'll be Alexandra Pilot and Hyperbolics, owned by Copilot LLC, Highland Park, Illinois. 74-633, finishing the first round with just the 4 there for Alexandra Pilot with co-pilot entry Hyperbolics. That will finish in 9th for today's $25,000 Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. We saw 29 in round number 1 of competition. We're going to bring back 4 of those 29 for the jump-off round to determine today's winner. Our jump-off combinations: Paul O'Shea with Eye Candy Jumpers entry Spy will be back first for the jump-off, followed by Molly Ash Colley and the Oak Ridge Farms' Lucas Delanu. Catherine Walktail for the Autumn View Farm with Morgana van der Bravers Hoover, and Joao Carvalho with Joyride VDM, owned by Evergreen Stables. Today's $25,000 Grand Prix sponsored by Pro Elite, a proud sponsor of the 2023 ESP Annual Show Series. There can only be one best, and Pro Elite Ultra Premium horse feeds are infused with a special blend of ingredients to support performance, endurance, stamina, and maintain overall condition and appearance. Being a champion has nothing to do with luck. Choose Pro Elite Horse Feeds and choose the best. Learn more at ProEliteHorseFeed.com. We're going to make some adjustments to the course and refresh our riding surface as well. We'll be back underway here in a few minutes with 4 to show in the jump-off of today's $25,000 Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. And today's $25,000 Grand Prix sponsored by ProElite. There can only be one best. ProElite Ultra Premium horse feeds are infused with a special blend of ingredients to support performance, endurance, stamina, and maintain overall condition and appearance. Being a champion has nothing to do with luck. Choose ProElite horse feeds and choose the best. Learn more at ProEliteHorseFeed.com. We're going to have 4 back for the jump-off round. And today's $25,000 ProElite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Paul O'Shea will be back first with the Eye Candy Jumpers entries. Spy Molly Ashcali second with Lucas Delano, owned by the Oak Ridge Farm. Catherine Wachtel in the Autumn View Farms. Morgana van der Bravers Hoover third in the jump-off order. And Joval Carvalho fourth and final rider over the short track this afternoon with Joyride VDM, owned by Evergreen Stables. Now the jump-off course beginning at the Brain Juice Vertical at 14 and not in play in round number 1. Right beside the gate, jumping towards the gallery side of the ring. From there, it's a right-hand turn coming back to the ProElite Oxer at 5, title sponsor for today's $25,000 competition. Left-hand turn from there into the double on the diagonal with the Palm Tree Wings at 6AB. Bending right to the Keyflow Feeds USA Skinny at 7. And then a left-handed turn around the gazebo to the black vertical at 10. In the center of the arena with the black and gray rails. Right-hand turn there to the Equine-Tack and Nutritionals Oxer in front of the table bank on the gallery side of the ring, and then finishing over fence number 2, the Ida Development Vertical. Time allowed over the jump-off track at 45 seconds. We have our first of 4 combinations back here for the jump-off. Paul O'Shea returns. It's for Eye Candy Jumpers today with Spire, first of 4 over the short course. $37,709. That's clear over the jump-off course for Paul O'Shea and Spy, owned by Eye Candy Jumpers. First of our 4 combinations over the jump-off course. Clear there again, 37,709 that time. That'll be the mark to beat for Molly Ashcali as she returns with Lucas Delano, owned by the Oak Ridge Farm, New Canaan, Connecticut. $36 at 325. About a second and a half faster there. Molly Ashcali to the front with Lucas Delano, the Oak Ridge Farm entry. Paul O'Shea now in second with Spy, owned by Eye Candy Jumpers. And Molly about a second and a half faster there. Changing our time to beat for Catherine Wachtel. Now 3:25 is that time to catch Catherine Wachtel, third of four in the jump off with Morgana van der Bravers Hoover, owned by the Autumn View Farm. (41.529) with 4 over the jump off course for Catherine Wachtel and Morgana going into third place. It'll take us to our final rider in the jump off round, Joao Carvalho with Joyride VDM, owned by Evergreen Stables. The time to beat is 36.325. For faults in the jump-off round at fence number 10 for Joao Carvalho with Joyride of VDM. The time 42.651. That will finish in fourth for today's $25,000 Pro Elite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. The win today will go to Molly Ashcali with Lucas Delanu, owned by the Oak Ridge Farm. Paul O'Shea second with the Eye Candy Jumpers entry Spy. Third place honors to Catherine Wachtel with Morgana van der Bravers Hoover, owned by the Autumn View Farm. Joao Carvalho fourth for Evergreen Stables with Joyride VDM. We'll have our top 4 back for a presentation here in just a second. On a single time fault in the first round, fifth award goes to Riley Delbeck with Cardozo 4, owned by Todd Minikis Limited. Alana Wagstaff, also with Tom in round 1, finishes 6th aboard the Mill Pond Farm entry Great Thing. 7th, Lucy Matz for Dorothy Matz with the Fiolita. 8th, Caitlin Boyle for the Bayer Farm in North Salem, New York with Priyanti Vanetta-Mickenhoff. Alexandra Pilot takes 9th today, showing Hyperbolics for Co-Pilot LLC, Highland Park, Illinois. Delaney Flynn in 10th for Winter Show Stables with My Lady Carthago. 11th, Ryan Ginn and the Bridalborn Stables entering Colt Santaga PS. And Andrea Torres takes 12th to round out the ribbons with the Santa Catalina Farm entry 50 Shades. $25,000 Holiday 3 Grand Prix sponsored by ProElite. proud to be a part of the 2023 ESP Annual Show Series. There can only be one best, and ProElite Ultra Premium horse feeds are infused with a special blend of ingredients to support performance, endurance, stamina, and maintain overall condition and appearance. Now, being a champion has nothing to do with luck. Choose ProElite Horse Feeds and choose the best. To learn more at ProEliteHorseFeed.com. Bringing back our top four, we'll have Susie Wong, Equine Field representative at Carville Feed and Nutrition, here to present it to our top four. First to return for photos will be Joao Carvalho, and Joao is aboard Joyride VDM, owned by Evergreen Stables. One of just four to advance to the jump-off round 4 over the short track with a time of 42.651. Next up, Catherine Wachtel, the quicker of our 2-4s in the jump-off round. Catherine takes third today with Morgana van der Brouwershoeve, owned by the Autumn View Farm, Long Valley, New Jersey. Paul O'Shea up next as the second overall rider in today's $25,000 ProElite Holiday 3 Grand Prix. Paul takes Spa to a second place finish. Entry owned by Eye Candy Jumpers. One of just two double clear today. 37.709, the jump off time for Paul O'Shea and Spa. And the blue ribbon in today's $25,000 ProElite Holiday 3 Grand Prix going to Molly Ashcali. Molly with the win today, earning the blue aboard Lucas Delanu, owned by the Oak Ridge Farm in New Canaan, Connecticut. The quicker of our two double clears today at 36.325 to take the top call. Thanks again to Susie Wong, Equine Field representative with Cargill Feed and Nutrition, for being on hand with us for the presentation here of our $25,000 ProElite Grand Prix. Congratulations to Molly Ashcali, who now leads us on a lap of honor as the winner in today's $25,000 Grand Prix, sponsored by ProElite. Molly with the win today for the Oak Ridge Farm, New Canaan, Connecticut, with Lucas Delanu. Paul O'Shea with Spy, Catherine Wachtel with Morgana, Joao Carvalho with Joyride VDM round out the top four, but the top call goes to Molly Ashcali and Lucas Delanu.